Okay, we play a little game of If You Only Knew. I fire some questions at you, Eliza. What's a guilty pleasure you have?
I don't believe in guilty pleasures.
Childhood celebrity crush.
Childhood celebrity crush? Robert Downey Jr. and continues to be.
Favorite comedian of all time.
I don't know. There's too many. There's too many. What kind of a question is that?
Is there a young
It's like me saying favorite meal that you've ever had.
Well, you could say Mel Brooks. You've never seen.
I love Mel Brooks. Okay, Mel Brooks.
Who's your favorite comic right now? Young comic. Is there a young comic you like?
Sebastian. Best working comic. Best comic in the country.
Secret talent.
I don't have any talent.
You don't have a secret talent?
I can sing on key like a hamster. Any song.
Like a hamster?
Yeah.
Biggest risk you've ever taken?
Biggest risk? I went skydiving once.
You did?
I came on this show without my contacts thinking glasses would be a cute look. I did go skydiving once.
What was that like?
It's not the only part that's scary is when you put your feet out of the plane. The jumping is not so bad. That's my advice to you.
Feet out of the plane?
When you dangle your feet out and you realize how high up, then you feel it. But once you jump out, it's not as bad.
You don't fear the chute not opening?
No, you feel a splat, and then you just feel darkness.
Wildest childhood nickname of yours?
Nicknames are for cool kids.
What never fails to make you laugh?
Farts.
Farts.
Is that bad?
No.
You have to. That's funny.
Why are farts funny?
Because it's so embarrassing, and they're happening, they're ubiquitous. They're happening in this room, they're happening all the time. It's something that everybody does, but the noise is funny, and it just brings you back to being a kid. I like to be able to still laugh at stuff.
Person you trade places with for a day?
I would trade places with Donald Trump.
Why?
Just to see what absolute power and ignorance feels like without having a conscience about it. I would have sex with everything, and I would say the worst things just to feel what it's like to have things roll off your back. And while I have a pretty big ego, just to feel what like a super ego feels like. Just to feel what that feels like, and to pee on a gold toilet and eat souls. I'd like to know that feeling.
If you were
gold toilet, Larry.
If you were, I know he has.
You probably have a gold toilet.
No, I don't. If you weren't a comedian, what would you be?
Sad.
What's something people don't know about you?
Something people don't know about me. That's a good question. I'm a pretty open person.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Do you want to have a family?
I would like to have a family, but something that people don't know about me. Oh, yeah, and I think a lot of people maybe have this. You know, when you go to sleep, there's like that wave that you catch to fall asleep. If I find myself unable to sleep, I start to get very sad, and I always think about my family dying. So and I think about my dog dying, and I think about dying. If it's after 2 a.m. and I'm laying in my bed, I have to remind myself, oh, it's just gonna be really sad until you wake up. So always good to go to bed when you can.
Logical. Watch new episodes of Larry King Now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.